Hey, how's it going? This is Tim Ward with Guard Digital Marketing. So I got this video coming to you, of course, as promised, with some few simple tips and tricks. I apologize there, slipped up my tongue. That you guys can use to improve your online presence, right? So, got the homepage of the website pulled up. Let's go ahead and look at a Google search here. I always like to look at a Google search so we can kind of see where everything flows on a page like this and see the relevancy of everything. And it's a nice, simple, easy way to start since everybody's looked at a page like this before, right? So I typed into the search bar here, roofing, Kansas City, Missouri. Now I know you guys are in Raymore, but I'm almost certain you service Kansas City and these outlying areas like Raymore. So this is what we consider a buyer intent keyword, right? If I lived in Kansas City or some of those outlying areas, this is something I would type into Google to find a company that does these type of services within my area, okay? So these are keywords you want to be ranking for so that people can find you. Now, the first spot you can take up is going to be these ads, okay? Now, these are Google guaranteed ads, so trusted, local, and verified companies through Google, and these are the ones paying to be right up front to get all the exposure. And of course, with all the exposure does come, a decent amount of clicks and conversions from these as well. So always not a bad idea to start. Next, we're going to see the Google Map Pack. We do have an ad in here as well, but you want to be here or be within here organically when it comes down to it. Now you do that, of course, from having a Google business profile and also optimizing it out so that Google recognizes what you guys do and what area you do so they can get you up within here, okay? It's crucial to be within here because 30 to 50% of your entire traffic that comes from offline will come from within here, okay? So again, crucial to be within the Google Map Pack. Next, you're going to see the organic listings, of course. Now, we're going to see some directories. That's fairly normal when it comes down to roofing. But our first competition here, showing up organically, is Christian Brothers. They're actually the first position when it comes to this specific keyword. So I did pull them up for a quick comparison in a program that I use, okay? Now, let's take a look at the homepage. I always like to take a look at homepages of websites. The main reason is there is a sweet spot when it comes to content on a homepage that Google has, okay? When they come through and crawl your website, they like to see you within certain parameters. And those parameters for a homepage are 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on the homepage alone. As we can see, we're lacking a little bit when it comes to the content. And why that's so crucial is because you can fit the correct amount of keywords on a homepage. So for every 150 to 200 words of content, then you should have one of those buyer intent keywords like I talked about in that on that page or Google search there. So one more quick way too, let's see. Okay, that picture or image is not part of the content, and neither is this one. So let's take a look at these ones maybe. Okay, they're all embedded, so never mind. What I was going to talk about, what about any of these? Well, they're all embedded. Okay. So with some of these images on most websites, they're not going to be embedded like your guys's are. They would actually be part of the content as well. So what would be content is if I could highlight it or not. Okay, so I can actually highlight this larger picture down here. So let's see, if I right click this, so it's giving me a save images. So you would want to make sure that these images are saved as keywords as well, those buyer intent keywords, so you can embed more within your website here. So as you can see, I can highlight this one. If I hit save image as, now you can see how this is saved within the website. So when Google crawls this website, they're not seeing this image, they're seeing what it's saved as, which is a bunch of mumbo jumbo that's going to add no value to the website. So something super simple you can even do tomorrow to make sure you're starting to get more keywords within the website. Now, here's that program I just talked about for a second. It's called Eris. It's a paid program. Once I toss your website in here, it gives me a quick dashboard of overall numbers of strength and power and health within Google and your website overall. Now, the first couple numbers we're going to see here are ratings from Google and their power and trust ratings, okay? So the first one we're seeing is a DR, which is your domain rating, so your entire website. And then the UR is going to be for your homepage rating. Now, you need power and trust within Google so that they can rank you for the keywords that are within your website and get you on those first pages of Google, okay? Where 90 to 9% of people are going to stay on a Google search. Most people never go past page 1. Now, how do you do that? You got to build trust and power within Google from these backlinks and referring domains, okay? So backlink is just your guys's website URL, a clickable link to your website on somebody else's website. So let's say you had a Marquee, Roofing Facebook page, and on a couple posts or within the description, there was your guys' URL that somebody could click on. So that would be a backlink, and the referring domain would be Facebook. So you need a lot more of those to build trust and power within Google. But not only a lot more, you need to make sure they're of a higher quality too, and relevancy to roofing as well. And the amount of trust you can build from that would be exponential. Now, if you do it right, this power and trust will gain quickly, and you'll start to rank from these keywords at a better rate as well. So even with the numbers that we're seeing that are fairly low or relatively low, you're still getting about 60 people coming into the website every month. So not bad, right? Now, let's look at Christian Brothers' page here. So this is their homepage, a little bit more optimized out, getting closer to that, sweet spot of content, so they can fit more keywords within their homepage to make it more powerful. Now, here is them thrown into the same program. We can see their ratings are much higher, right? So they're gaining a lot more trust and power within Google. You can see because of the amount of backlinks and referring domains they have tons of keywords, right? Now you can see the potential traffic that you can gain and bring into the website if you do this all correctly. And these numbers aren't even that hard to beat either. So I think with that being said, to try and keep the video short, definitely nuggets of information you guys can use. Make sure you guys are optimizing out your Google business profile, as well as the website. Okay, you guys can definitely get more keywords within the website too. You can have more than 21. Just make sure they are these buyer intent keywords, and then of course start building trust and power within Google as well from these backlinks. Okay, and you'll see this traffic boost up in no time. So I want to appreciate you and thank you for taking time out of your busy day to watch the video. I hope it helps you out some way or another. So if you would, please give me some type of feedback on it so I know if it did help you out or not, as that helps me grow as a company as well. If that's not too crazy, of an idea that I could ask you for. And then as well, if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me too. And you can do all this, whether it be an email, phone call, or text. Any of those are just fine to reach me. So thank you once again. Have a great rest of your day.